Oh My God Tarot, and this is your someone secretly wishes you knew this tarot card reading. Let's have a look and see what's going on with the astrology reading cards. We're going to figure out who we are talking about, their make, model, and then we'll do a tarot spread and see what's going on. Sometimes it's love, sometimes it's careers. Let's have a look. We're dealing with Pisces. We're dealing with Pisces, Leo. And the energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Pisces. Makes you warm inside, makes you feel googly. You know, they're the artist people. They're the hippie people. They want you to feel good. That makes them feel good. And they're very psychic, and they think everything's a sign. Always daydreaming. You know, they're living in the fantasy world. They want everyone to act like it's TV and this is a Disney movie. You feel me? That's your person right now, and they wish you knew something. So they probably, that imagination though. Then we have Scorpio energy, more water energy. And this energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. Oh yeah. I like it. I like water energy. This person's sensitive, although with that sensitivity, they could be very reactive. And Pisces is ruled by Neptune and Jupiter. One's dreamy, one has good luck. And then Scorpio is ruled by Mars and Pluto. And Mars can be a bit aggressive. But that Pluto energy gives them an old soulness to them. It gives them a karmic, like, they know about karma. Even if they're not religious, they're like, nah. I don't cross no black cats. I don't step on a crack. Don't want to break my mom's back. That's superstitious, but you know what I mean. They can tap into the dark side, and it's very real to them. This person could be a freak. You know, they could be one of them freaks. You know, self-proclaimed freaks. Then we have Capricorn energy, and this energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. Oh, Capricorn. Finally, some stability in this reading. Capricorn has a plan. This person, it feels like I'm wearing a blazer, I'm wearing a suit, and it's a regular day for me. Okay, I'm wearing a belt, a leather belt with a buckle. The buckle that, you know, costs a lot of money, but looks like it doesn't. Capricorn. I'm wearing cologne too. Very musky. Capricorn is ambitious and kind of like a leader, and kind of like the breadwinner leader type in a family setting, or like the boss who's overly involved in a business setting. But there's a lot of sensitivity to this person, so they have a lot of emotions and feelings, and they may be led by them. But when it comes to taking risks, this person is very calculated. This person will observe their subject before they put themselves into it. So on the one hand, they are a hopeless romantic, and they want loyalty and they want romance. And then on the other hand, they have a very calculated business sense, and this person might have some trouble with crossing the two. You don't apply a business logic to a romantic situation, and vice versa. But maybe someday this person will get it. Let's see how they feel. Let's see the vibe they're giving towards the situation with the planetary cards, the planet cards. And so the sun emerges, and this is their immortal spirit. Purpose and destiny is involved, which is a cute and kind way of saying their ego. Their ego is involved. And so with Scorpio and Capricorn, and sometimes Pisces, we can see how this person might be one to get caught up in, well, what else is out there? You know, they'll look at you, be like, you're great and everything, but what else is out there? And so I want to know what this person secretly wishes you knew. Because you could be holding some secrets. Some secrets. Okay? And I want to know what those are. What is it? What is it, Leo? Alright, they secretly wish you knew. Oh, snap. It's a little bit of animosity there for you. A little bit of impulsive behavior on their part. Secretly wish you knew they were impulsive with their anger, or they were impulsive with their, maybe they had a bad impression of you. They jumped to conclusions. This is them jumping to conclusions. Could have some damage, not just a oops. It could do some real damage with that sword. So this person may have jumped to conclusions, which is, you know, listen, when you're emotional and you have all that water in you, it happens. It happens. Mans are jumping to conclusion for no reason. But upon communication, it looks like things get better and things put you on a proper, more productive path. The Magician is associated with Mercury, the planet of speed and communication. This might even involve a bit of travel. Maybe it's like I talk to you face to face and things are a little bit different from what I perceived from on my horse. But this is your first major arcana card. And the Magician is about manifestation. Don't you forget that. Remember, manifestation feels kind of like things just kind of moved in like a lava lamp and just made their way and formed into how they were supposed to be based on intention. Remember that. Remember that. That little outburst. That little outburst might be good. That emotional outburst might be something. Alright, so then we have the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is about holding back, being reserved. It gives me Virgo-ish vibes. Just because sometimes Virgos, if you know a Virgo, they don't tell you too much unless necessary. Like, they could have a whole chapter and saga in their life that you find out much later. And you're like, why didn't you tell me that? Oh my god, because everybody is on a need-to-know basis. Even my closest allies don't know all of my... And I record every phone call. Like, what's the matter with you? Alright, we have more pentacles in this. We're getting in the work and the nitty-gritty of the money and the earnings and all that. So this person's pondering. This person has hesitations, reservations about the growth of their money. And for some of you, this might be a partner. This might be a partner. Just look at Pisces, Capricorn, push-pull, give and take, lead, I follow type dynamic. I feel like this is a person that's maybe holding back either their money, if they're being cheap, oh my god, ugh. But they might be doing it for good cause. You might, okay, so there might be a situation where an overreaction creates a situation where this person begins to hold back and not really know if they can continue on and grow. Emotional outbursts for this person might not be as severe as maybe the way that you feel about them, or vice versa. You might be like, whatever, so you yelled in my face until I can smell your breath. Whatever, you got some steam off, you're good. Whereas somebody was like, I've never been so disrespected, I will never talk to you again. Like, it could go like that, but I feel like you guys probably just need a cool off period, because your son's there, the ego's there, you understand a hot ego, you understand a hot ego, like hot ego. But no, I feel like you guys understand each other. You see each other with that. And I think that after an outburst, it could come from you. You guys could have had a mutual outburst. I think it manifests some sort of communication issue where this person's a little bit more reserved, or maybe even walking on eggshells a little bit, maybe. Or maybe they just, like, the conclusion is, oh no, oh hell no, I'm not telling you anything. I'm not telling you this. I'm holding back that. But the thing that worries me is the Seven of Pentacles, because this person secretly wishes you knew maybe that you did some damage in the whatever you said in this altercation of words. Seven of Pentacles indicates that this person, the way that they saw the future is not the same. The way that they saw things progressing is not the same. It's been hindered in some way. Now they're less open. Huh? What's going on? What's going on, guys? You yelling at people that you have a crush on? Would you do that? Yeah, you would. You probably would. Like, maybe you slapped them too hard. It was a playful slap, but you don't know your own strength. Oh my god, Leos. So then we have the Page of Wands. Finally a face. Finally a face. Well, other than the Knight, the angry face. But we have the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is curious about taking action. I feel like this person wants to do something about the way that they feel. Maybe they're going to talk to you. Maybe they're going to tell you at just the right time. They secretly wish you just knew so they didn't have to talk to you about this. But I think there's an action that is going to be taken. Hopefully not retaliation, because that's not very productive. I want to know. I have to know now. What kind of action? Defensiveness. Being defensive. Person's going to be, they're going to defend what they said, what they did. Maybe they just want to get it off the table, but when they're good and ready because they've been holding back and stuff like that. Maybe they usually buy you flowers on Wednesday. Now they're not buying you flowers. They're like, no, I don't have any money. Little passive-aggressive spite things, but mostly just holding themselves back. This person being defensive, I think that there's this fiery energy, so it makes me feel like there's like this aggression to it. Maybe they just clap back. Maybe they let things bottle up, and then it just word vomit. You know, I think that that's what's coming. This person is going to tell you, but it's going to blurt out in an action-y way. Like maybe, either way, it's defensive. Defensive energy. They're standing their ground, defending their perspective. Get ready. Their ego's involved, so they must win. It's going to be more about winning. And yeah, no. Feels like the Hermit card now. It gives us a little bit more of that little reserved, I'm observing, I'm watching what you do. But that's all too familiar with Capricorn, because remember, before they commit, they like to see you in a lot of different lights, under different circumstances. Let me see how you act around my friends. Let me see how you act at a ball game. Let me see how you act around little kids. Let me take you to a dog park. Let me see if you go buck wild. You know, they're observing you in your natural habitat in different scenarios, seeing if you're worth the risk. But their ego also likes to be fluff. Capricorns like high quality. They like to feel like they have something that other people don't. And I bring up Capricorn a lot more because Scorpio's a little bit like that in choosing a partner. But they do have sympathy, more emotional connections. But, you know, Capricorn wants something more showy. So I feel like this person is like, they have compassion. But at the same time, they don't like getting yelled at. They like loyalty. Like people serving them, helping them. And also, even if they're Pisces, they're like, don't yell at me. I'll never see you the same. I'm too sensitive for that foolishness. But I think this is rooted a lot in their ego. Maybe they embarrassed you. Maybe they said something stupid. You know? I don't like it. But anyways, they're going to defend it. Hopefully, maybe they're just trying not to talk about it at all because if their spirit is still, I want to defend this, I'm defensive about this. If you want to talk about it, if you want to open Pandora's box, I'm game with all this fire. I feel like once you address the issue, this person will be defensive. And you just observe that behavior. You know, the Hermit's there not only for their discretion, but for yours. You need to observe behaviors and sometimes step out of the situation because reactions are everything. And like the Knight of Swords would indicate, you don't want to be too impulsive on your reaction. You want to play the long game. You want to see how you come through a conflict, especially if this is your first one. Alright, so there it is. That is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. My eyes are itchy. And subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment, share the video, and if you'd like your own personal reading, check out the description. There's a link to my website, and my Etsy shop got shut down. So stressed out, guys. So I'm updating my website to sell my candles there, and I will let you know once that's ready. But this is really unfortunate, especially during the holidays. That sucks, because my channel is just like, YouTube does not... Hey, YouTube! I gotta tell you off one day, because what you're doing to my channel, like, even if you just send my video out to people who are subscribed, you'll be doing a lot better, but you want to play games... 100 views, like, are you crazy? Like, whatever, whoever 100 appreciates it, but I see what you're doing, YouTube. I see what you're doing, and you think you're slick, and you are slick, but yeah, it's just I'm onto you, and so yeah, I don't want to talk too crazy because then they'll ban me, just like Etsy did. Ugh, what a rough month. But yeah, so there it is. That's my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.